CatLadyStitcher. Luna and Charlie are around here somewhere, so I'm sure they will make an appearance at some point. I hope you guys have had a great week. I'm hoping to make this much shorter than the last couple of videos. I know I can be long-winded. It's a problem. It's just when I tell a story, I feel like all of the little details are really important, and so I have a really hard time not telling more than I need to. So, anywho, just a fun update from last week. We'll start off with that, and we've got some, so I'll do some updates, life updates, kitty updates, and then I've just got the same whip, a new start, and a little bit of haul, and that's pretty much it. So, oh, and then some shout outs. So hopefully I won't forget anything, and we'll breeze through this. So, update this past week feels like it has lasted an eternity. So there's that, but I got to do something fun this weekend. I created a Facebook group for, it's a stitching Facebook group for those of us that are in the greater Nashville area. I'm in another Nashville girls group on Facebook, and I just kind of posted one day to see if there was anyone else that even enjoyed cross stitching in there, just because I don't know anybody in the area, and I thought it'd be nice to talk to some people that actually enjoy cross stitching rather than kind of bother people that I know who aren't interested. And so I ended up creating this group, and so we decided to try to get together and do coffee and stitching, which was really fun, and I was really nervous. I'm an introvert. I love my alone time, but I'm also not super outgoing in big circles, I guess. If it's a smaller group of people, I know I'll handle myself okay. And so there was just a few of us that met up on Saturday, and that was really awesome just to get to meet some other stitchers, old and young and new and well-seasoned, like myself, being new, not well-seasoned. That is not me. So that was really fun to get together and stitch and get to know one another a little bit. So that's my fun little stitchy news update. As for the kitties, potty training is slowing down a bit. I think I am impatient, so I had to take it back a step. There have been plenty of accidents, but I'd rather there be accidents than hurt tummies from holding things in. So I'm fine with accidents as long as they stay in the bathroom, which so far has mostly been the case. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So now let me do, before I get to the whips, I'm actually going to, I know last week I showed you guys some fabric that I had bought and I wanted to make a project bag out of. Well, I made that project bag, and then I made 2 more project bags. So I'm gonna show you the first one. I posted these pictures on Instagram, so if you follow me there, you will have seen them already. But I found this amazing fabric for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them at Joann's. And then I'm a Ravenclaw, so naturally I had to get the accent fabric to be in Ravenclaw colors. So this is my project bag, and I'm very proud of it because I've only sewed like 2 things. So I watched, the Primitive Stitcher. I watched her tutorial video in so much depth. I kept rewinding it and pausing it and playing it, but it was very helpful. It's a little over an hour and a half. It might be close to 2 hours, which was really helpful the first time watching it through, but I was able to go back and just kind of get to the main bits that I needed after that, so that was great. I'll link that below if you guys are interested. She makes it really easy to understand how to do it, and it's step by step. So I've got the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the New York Ghost newspaper as the main fabric on the front and the back. So it's pretty nifty. With, of course, my Ravenclaw blue for the fabric up top, with this beautiful little ribbon that I found that's really close. And Ravenclaw colors are actually blue and bronze. In the movies, they made it silver, but in the books, it's blue and bronze. And I know this is gold, but I figured it was pretty close. And then the inside is just, whoops, that's a pattern, which I don't think I showed you that last week. Actually I may have done. Anyway, it's just black fabric and a black zipper. But I put my Hogwarts Clouds Factory Harry Potter sampler, pillow sampler in here. So Wizarding World theme all around. Very excited about that. So I've been using this all week. And like I mentioned before, I carry my projects to and from work and wherever I'm going in this bag. But it's nice to be able just to like have multiple project bags. That way if I'm, you know, kind of burnt out on this project, I can stick that in there and pull another project bag out. So this will fit like 3 probably project bags in there. So then I got fabric the other day to make 2 more project bags. I don't even think that was my intent in going into Joann's. I really think I just went in there to get some floss for to kit up a new project, to kit up that Hogwarts Harry Potter sampler. But then of course I just thought I would take a look at what fabrics they had and then, you know, downhill from there. So anyway, these are the other 2 that I made. Very different, I know. So I'm gonna start with this one because the other one's more fun. So this one, I just really liked those colors. I know they don't like super go together, but I like it. I'm trying to get a good, there we go. That's about true for the green, with that nice purple, and then, well, it's more maroon rather. And it's got like the gold accents, which you guys can see there. And the inside, so sadly, I wasn't paying attention. I've had a pretty bad cold and I'm getting over it, so you can still hear it a little bit in my voice, but I mixed up the lining fabric for these 2 bags. So this one was supposed to be a tan color to bring out the gold, but it ended up being this dark blue, which, I mean, it's just the inside. No one will see it but me, but you know, oh well. Now this one I'm really excited about because you guys, it has cats on it. Okay, so I found this really adorable fabric. It's kittens. I mean, can't get much kitschier than that. And I love it. But it's kittens in the spring with all the flowers. It's a better view. They're just so cute. Oh, I love them. I'm not ashamed at all. I'm very excited about that. And then I also just really liked this blue, light blue paisley fabric on top. And then the liner for that one, like I said, I had intended to have the dark blue on this one and this like gold tan on the other, but it fits with this one too. It's, you know, it's whatever. But so I did order, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but I like the idea of the project bags coinciding with the product that's inside them. And I just ordered from Stash Unload on Facebook, which I'll show it to you next time because I don't have it yet. But it's these really adorable kitten patterns. It's like a calendar, so there's one for each month. I don't remember who it's by. I'll show it to you when they come in, but that's gonna go in this bag and I'm really excited. Okay, whips, or whip rather. So still haven't touched Hogwarts. Probably be a while before I do. I'm just excited about everything else that I'm doing. So I've got this Stitchrovia pattern that I've been working on for my mom's birthday, which is this month. It is called Heart of the Home, and I'm gonna show you that. It's all wrinkled because I just shove it in my project bag. It says the kitchen is the heart of the home, and it's got all sorts of cute little motifs on it. My mom loves to bake, so I'm making this for her, and I'm gonna frame it and just have her stick it in her kitchen. So I have finished all but one page. I am currently working on page number 4. I just started it today. Well, yesterday, I think. But I finished half of the border today and started in one little motif. So This is the kitchen is the heart of the home, and that's where I'm at currently. As far as little motifs go, that whisk right here, let's see, there we go, is still my favorite, but I really like that stove. It's gonna be super cute when it's done. It's just so vintage looking and it's adorable. I really like it. It's a fun pattern to stitch, especially when you've been doing something that's full coverage and like 30 pages worth of pattern. Feels like you don't actually see anything until it's finished. So it's nice to be able to complete like these little items here and there and feel like you actually completed something. This is on, I believe it's 28 count even weave. Just whatever they had at Hobby Lobby. I think it's cream colored. Okay, and then I finally got my fabric for my Hade, which is the Heaven and Earth Designs. Because apparently I like to torture myself and I wanted to try a Hade since I've seen so many pictures and I'm obsessed and I like full coverage and I just go big or go home, you know? So I finally got around to printing it off so you guys could see what it's supposed to look like. Now I was using the ink saver mode, so it's, the color on this is not perfect, but it just gives you a general idea of what it's gonna look like. It is by Jeff Pritchard, and then the chart design is by Michelle Sayeta. It's the lady that owns Heaven and Earth Designs. It is 550 by 823. So in other words, I'm never gonna finish. And I am doing it on 1/1 on 28 count Lugana. So this is the picture. Like I said, the colors are not perfect on this. I think it's a little bit darker and it's missing a lot of the brighter colors. But it's mostly green. I mean, it's just a forest scene. It's just really beautiful. So I started that last night and surprisingly I got quite a bit done. But I am like amazed at how tiny 1/1 on 28 count is. Like it's itty bitty, but it's also kind of satisfying. So this is all I've got done. So this is, I just gridded out 1 page worth, and then pretty much this whole page, except for all of this confetti that you see, is pretty much all one color. So, see if I can get that to focus. That's pretty much all I've gotten done. I'm working my way down this row. Column. I always get those messed up. And then I'm gonna fill in the rest of it. But man, those are like, I mean, look at that. Those stitches compared to my finger. I mean, I do have a big finger, but you know. So little. It's not gonna focus. Anyway, so that's all I've got for whips and new starts. So far we're doing good, about 14 minutes in, so way better than I've done previously. What else did I have? I don't have too much for haul. I bought the floss that I needed for my Harry Potter pillow sampler from Clouds Factory. I think I showed it to you guys last week, but just in case I didn't for whatever reason, because I don't remember if I had printed it out yet. I'll show you what it's going to look like if I ever start on it. I do have it all ready to go. Like I said, I kitted up the colors, put them on this nice ring. Now I just have to actually start it. So this is the Clouds Factory Harry Potter pillow sampler. Super cute. Now that I'm showing you this, I definitely remember showing you this last week. So anyway, that is all kitted up and ready to go. I just have to start. I think once I get quite a bit more done on my mom's, I'll probably start on this one. And all I've got for haul is some fabric from Stash Unload from Sandra's Stitch Stash. That is a mouthful. I'm not even gonna try to say that 5 times fast. I don't remember what size they are, but I think it's, what is this, linen? I'm terrible. I don't even remember what I ordered. I don't know, it's 2 chunks of this, like coffee burlap colored. I think it's linen. It looks, I'm gonna go with 28, maybe. I'm gonna go with 28. I don't know, but it's always nice to have some fabric laying around. That way I can use it for some projects once they come in. Now I just need to try my hand at some colored fabrics. Kind of scares me a little bit. I'm just such a stickler. If the pattern doesn't say use this exact color fabric, I like freak out. So I just go with plain colored fabrics. But I'm also still relatively new to this. I also just realized that probably made a lot of noise. I'm sorry. That's all I've got for those. I think I just had a couple of shout outs that I wanted to, I'm trying to think. I didn't write this down. Oh gosh. Okay. So I'm going to give a shout out to, I don't remember her channel name. I will link it below. But her name is Kay. It might just be like Kay Stitches or something like that. She shouted me out last week, which was super awesome because I'm like brand new and no one really knows who I am yet. And I really appreciated that. Also, I discovered her channel through that shout out. So that was really awesome. She's hilarious. She shows you a little bit of what she's working on with cross stitch as well as some updates from, I think it's knitting. I'll link her channel below. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the channel, but I do know her name is Kay. And then the other person I want to shout out is the Silent Stitcher. They are a ASL speaking deaf cross stitcher and really awesome. Super into Star Wars, has cats, so you know, of course I'm all over that. They're relatively new as well, just about 2 months. Their preferred pronouns are they and them, so I'm trying very hard to remember that. So I apologize in advance if I accidentally use the wrong pronoun. I'm new to that, so I'm trying to be respectful. It's just, I'm really having to think about it before I speak. So anywho, check them out. Silent Stitcher is the channel name, and I think they have like 4 videos or so. And there's subtitles, which I also recommend that you do as well. It's super easy to add captions to your videos, and it's super important because it makes it accessible to not only those who might be deaf or hard of hearing, but maybe those who the English is not their first language. And maybe they want to know what's going on in your video, but they do better reading than hearing and comprehending English. So I'll see if I can find the link that was shared with me to add that to your videos if you are a Flosstuber, but it's super easy. I think I figured out what works best for me is that once I post my video, it takes somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour, I guess depending on the length of the video. Like I've only done 2 or 3, so, you know. But YouTube will get an auto caption for you, so I think it just needs time to process. So what I do is I give it some time to process that, and then I turn on the auto caption, and then you can go in and edit because everyone talks a little bit differently, so the computer does its best, and then I can just go in and make sure that what I've said has actually been transcribed properly. So again, that's really easy to do, and it's important, so I would recommend trying that to add to your videos from here on out. And we're at 20 minutes, and I think I've covered everything. Yeah, if you've got any questions for me, put them down in the comments. I love seeing your guys', wow, I sounded like I was northern there for a second. I love seeing y'all's comments. I don't say your guys's. That's weird in my mouth. Anyway, I love seeing the comments and I'm really encouraged by it. I encourage you to check out some of the channels that I mentioned. Also, link your favorite channels below in the comments so I can check them out. Or if you have your own, let me know. I'd love to come and check out your videos. Yeah, and check me out on Instagram as well. I've been posting some stuff there. I realized lately it's been a lot of pictures of my cats, but I am the CatLadyStitcher, so sorry, not sorry. And that's all I got for you. So y'all have a great day, a great week, and I will see you next week.